What's going on, everybody? My name's Azoto, and it is raining right now. Yeah, it's raining right now in California, thank God. Finally, it hasn't rained in quite a while. But yeah, and just in case you guys can hear that, any background noise of like weird whooshing sounds, that is the rain, and also the cars driving by on the freeway. In case you guys haven't noticed, I live right next to the freeway, so that's probably why there's a lot of background noise in some of my videos. But anyway, so today I'm gonna do a video game review on Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So Assassin's Creed Black Flag I believe is the fourth video game in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Well, it's called Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, so I'm assuming it's the fourth one. But it's the fourth Assassin's Creed, and it is probably my favorite Assassin's Creed. I know that's a lot for me to say, mainly because I haven't played any other Assassin's Creed. This is the first Assassin's Creed that I have put my hands on. It's the first one that I've actually played. So, naturally, of course, I would say that it is my favorite because it is the first one that I played. Although I am currently playing through the third Assassin's Creed 3, and that's a pretty badass game too. I know I'm doing it wrong because I'm backtracking. I should have started with the first Assassin's Creed, moved my way up to what I think now is Syndicate or Brotherhood, I believe, one of those two. But ever since I saw the trailer for Black Flag and gameplays for it, I've been wanting to play it. Mainly because it has pirates, and I've always had a small thing for pirates, deep down in my heart. I don't know why, but pirates to me are pretty awesome. I love a lot of pirate movies, a lot of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Those are some of my favorite movies that are out there. But I don't know, for some reason I've always had a thing for pirates. I don't know if it's because of their culture, the way they do things, the fact that they have pretty badass boats. I don't know, but there's really nothing that I can think of for the reason why I like them. I just think they're pretty badass. So Assassin's Creed was the first one that I got, mainly because of the pirates. And again, it's an amazing game. It was a little confusing to me though, when I found out that the backstory to the Assassin's Creed video games is about like people in the real world, as in our world currently. They're the ones that are going through like memories and stuff like that, trying to basically create a video game, which is Assassin's Creed. The backstory to Black Flag is a guy who works at Abstergo, which is the company that makes the Assassin's Creed video games. I guess technically doing research on like things that happened back in the day, and he puts them together and essentially makes a video game. That was a little confusing to me, although I kind of figured it out before I actually started playing these games, because judging by the playthroughs and some of the trailers that I've seen for some of these Assassin's Creeds, they look a little too virtual, as in just some of the cutscenes. If you guys have played Assassin's Creed, some of the cutscenes, they turn very kind of like Matrix-y, almost like it fades out to like technology. I can't think of the word right now, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys should know what I'm trying to say. I don't know, it was just, I like the fact that, people go through these memories and they try to put them together to make video games. It kind of reminds me of like the movie Avatar, where the dude, he he goes into this machine that transfers his body into another larger animal body kind of thing. It's kind of like that, or at least that's what I took out of it from the Assassin's Creed 3, because that's what the guy does. He goes into this machine and ultimately becomes a character from the video game itself, like the actual video game, not the real world part of it. But yeah, that's what I got out of it. Although, like I said, I shouldn't have played it from front to back, as in from last video game to the first. I should have started from the first to the last, because now I'm extremely confused as to what the hell Abstergo is. What are the Templars? I thought Templars were just a game. We're just part of the actual Assassin's Creed game. Now I'm finding out that it's an actual thing in the real world. So I don't know. To me, it's a little confusing. I'm sort of trying to piece it out together, but it's still a little hard to understand. But hopefully, once I figure that out, I will finally find out why it makes sense. If that makes sense. So the gameplay itself is actually really cool. One thing that I love about the Assassin's Creed trilogies is the free running ability. Free running, to me, is so badass. Like, just the fact that you can climb buildings, and it's like when people do it, they make it seem so easy. And it's like you just running and using the momentum of your speed to sort of jump over obstacles and, do crazy shit like that. I know it's super hard because I know you need to have a lot of body strength, but they just make it, it looks so badass. So for those of you guys know what parkour is, you guys know what I'm talking about. They make it so awesome. Assassin's Creed did it. Mirror's Edge is doing it. A lot of other games are doing it. So the parkour sort of realm of life is starting to get into video games and even some movies, like that Paul Walker movie Brick Mansions. That one guy does a lot of parkour, and a lot of other movies are doing a lot of parkour, which is it's pretty awesome. I consider that an extreme sport. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why Assassin's Creed itself attracted me. The parkour abilities. Also, the assassin itself is pretty awesome. Combining parkour with like Hitman, the video game Hitman, just assassinating people. I know it's a little extreme to say, because assassinating people is illegal. You shouldn't do it. I'm not trying to say that you should go out and assassinate people. That's not what I'm trying to say. I just think the idea of the Assassin's Creed, like the Creed itself, it's awesome. Of course, it's a video game, so don't take this seriously. It's only a video game. And if you take video games extremely seriously, then you should probably consult your nearest psychologist, because something is extremely wrong with you. But yeah, the idea of pirates in this Assassin's Creed 4 game it's really cool. You can take out forts, like Spanish, English, French forts, stuff like that. Just destroy them, and then they become yours, and then you can take over that territory. You can also find buried treasure, which is also really awesome to me. Of course, you can find, well, I guess they wouldn't be hidden because they show up on your map as icons, but you can find chests. You can, for those of you guys who have played the other Assassin's Creeds, you can synchronize areas to sort of expand your horizon of that certain area. You can take assassination contracts just like other Assassin's Creed games, as far as I know. And you can also fix up your ship to make it durable to those Man of Wars, or those super huge ships that are extremely hard to kill or destroy. Unfortunately, you can't actually upgrade your ship to a higher level. Say if you have a frigate or a frigate, however you pronounce that, you can't expand it to a Man of War. You're basically stuck with that frigate. But you can buy things to sort of, kind of perks, as in perks for your car. You can build things or buy things and fix up your car to make it more durable, to make it last longer. In this case, you can buy things to fix up your ship to make it not as big as a Man of War, but just as durable to be able to take down a Man of War easily. So that's pretty cool. In the backstory, you also have your own missions. Like the submissions is what I like to call. In the real world, after you come back from the video game era, you also have to do missions. Like there's this guy, I forgot his name, but he's like the technician of the place. You're basically hired by him to hack every computer in the office to get like information about some things. I think there is an Easter egg about Assassin's Creed 3. Well, I wouldn't really say it's an Easter egg because it is the prequel to this one. Like I said, I'm currently playing through Assassin's Creed 3, so I don't know the entire story yet, but I think there is sort of like a reference to Assassin's Creed 3. Oh yeah, Edward Kenway, for those of you guys who don't know who Edward Kenway is, he is the assassin you were playing as. He's also the captain of the ship. I think he has some sort of relation to the Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3, who is the first person you play as once you start playing the game, the Assassin's Creed 3 game. I don't know his first name, but his last name is Kenway, and I'm assuming that there's some sort of relation between that Kenway, and this Kenway, the Edward Kenway of Black Flag. Also, there is mention of a Captain Kidd in Assassin's Creed 3, who is also a captain in Assassin's Creed 4, which I'm going to spoil it for those of you guys who haven't played it, because it's been about 4 years since this game has been out, so I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. Captain Kidd, I don't remember that person's last name, and I say that person, I don't give him a gender, because we find out later in the Black Flag story that Captain Kidd is actually a woman, disguised as a man. Well, a teenager, because that is the role that they gave the character. He's a she is a teenager commanding her own ship, who works for the, I guess, Templars, or she's an assassin with I don't know if they're called Templars or the other assassins from the Black Flag game. Basically, I think they're like Mayans or something, because they have Mayan ruins in their island. Yeah, there is a mention of Captain Kidd in Assassin's Creed 3, which I believe is either the father of the Captain Kidd from Black Flag, because they do mention that this Captain Kidd does take over for her dad. For those of you guys who have played Assassin's Creed 3, if you guys want to let me know, go ahead. I don't care about spoilers. Spoilers to me are actually things that I look forward to seeing. Yeah, if you guys know if there's any relation between the Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3 and the Kenway from Black Flag, please let me know in the comments. I would really like to know so I can understand a little bit better. Also, if there's any relation with the Captain Kidd from Assassin's Creed 3 and the Captain Kidd from Black Flag. I'd also really like to know. But yeah, I think that's about it. There might be more that I want to talk about, but I can't really think of anything. I just wanted to give a brief review on the video game Assassin's Creed Black Flag because I think it's awesome. It's my favorite Assassin's Creed game so far. I say so far because I haven't played all of them yet. I think it's a pretty badass game, and I think it is the best game that Assassin's Creed has taken out so far. Again, so far. I want to know what you guys think about this Black Flag video game. I would really like to know. Please let me know in the comments. And if you guys want me to do another video game review, please also let me know. I have some ideas for video games like CSGO, Counter-Strike Global Offense. Also, I have a review for Killzone. I know Killzone isn't a big part of the gaming community, but it is a really, really good game. It is probably my favorite game of all time, and a bunch of other games that I think would be cool to talk about. Not exactly review them because I didn't actually review this one. I just really talked about it. But yeah, guys, let me know. Let me know if you guys want me to review any of your favorite video games. I'd really like to know what you guys think, what you guys want me to talk about. If all goes well, this could be a new series on my channel. I could talk about video games and even movies. If you guys want me to do movies, I can do that too. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments. Drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.